Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video, I am going to tell you about Roosevelt dime, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The 1976 Roosevelt dime, a small yet historically significant coin, holds a special place in American numismatics. While dimes are often overlooked in daily transactions, certain rare specimens have emerged over the years that captivate collectors and command extraordinary values. The 1976 dime, struck at the Denver Mint during America's bicentennial celebration, is one such coin that has drawn attention. Though it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, this dime's design, minting details, and collector appeal tell a much deeper story. For those who take the time to examine its finer details, the rewards can be astonishing. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who not only guided the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, but also played a key role in the fight against polio. His image, which remains on the obverse of the dime to this day, serves as a tribute to his enduring legacy. On the 1976 dime, Roosevelt's left-facing portrait is prominently displayed, his expression calm and resolute. Above his head, the word "Liberty" is inscribed, emphasizing one of America's founding ideals. Just below his chin, the phrase, "In God We Trust," serves as a reminder of the nation's values. The date, 1976, appears beneath his portrait, clearly marking its year of issue, while the D mint mark, positioned to the right, indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse of the dime continues the theme of American strength and unity. At the center, a torch stands tall, symbolizing liberty. To the left of the torch, an olive branch represents peace, while an oak branch on the right signifies strength and resilience. These symbols, carefully chosen for their meaning, reinforce the ideals that Roosevelt himself championed. The words, "United States of America," arc around the top, while the Latin motto, "E pluribus unum," appears just below, translating to, "Out of many, one," a reminder of the country's unity despite its diversity. Finally, at the bottom, the denomination, 1 dime, makes it clear that this small yet powerful coin carries significant historical weight. The Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's major facilities, played a crucial role in producing the 1976 Roosevelt dime. As part of the nation's bicentennial celebrations, 1976 was a landmark year for American coinage, though the Roosevelt dime itself did not receive a special bicentennial design like the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. Instead, it maintained its classic design, with millions of dimes struck that year to meet the demands of circulation. However, not all 1976 dimes are created equal. Variations in the minting process, rare errors, and exceptional preservation have made certain examples highly valuable to collectors. One of the factors that determine a coin's worth is its condition. While most 1976 dimes have seen extensive circulation and exhibit signs of wear, a select few have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins graded by professional services such as PSGS or NGC with a high mint-state rating are especially sought after. Additionally, rare minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements, can dramatically increase a coin's value. Collectors eagerly search for these anomalies, knowing that a single error can transform an ordinary dime into an extraordinary find. The appeal of the 1976 Roosevelt dime extends beyond its rarity. As a coin minted during the nation's bicentennial year, it carries historical significance that adds to its desirability. The mid-1970s was a time of change and celebration in the United States, with the bicentennial marking 200 years of independence. Coins from this era serve as tangible links to that important moment in history, making them all the more valuable to collectors and enthusiasts. As the world of coin collecting continues to evolve, certain coins gain legendary status due to their rarity, condition, or unique features. While the majority of 1976 D dimes remain common, a handful of rare specimens have been discovered that defy expectations. These extraordinary examples, whether due to a minting error, flawless preservation, or other unique characteristics, have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Among them, one particular 1976 D Roosevelt dime has been appraised at an astonishing $767,500. Top 2. The Roosevelt dime, a small yet historically significant coin, has been an essential part of American currency since its introduction in 1946. This 10-cent piece, often overlooked in daily transactions, carries with it the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Designed to honor his contributions to the nation, particularly his leadership through the Great Depression and World War II, the dime serves as a tribute to a man whose policies shaped the modern American economy. The 1980 D Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, is one such coin that, despite its common appearance, has sparked great interest among collectors and numismatists. While millions of these dimes were produced, certain rare varieties and error coins have been discovered, turning an otherwise ordinary piece of pocket change into a highly valuable treasure. The obverse of the 1980 D Roosevelt dime features the familiar portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. His left-facing profile showcases a dignified and determined expression, capturing the essence of a leader who guided the nation through one of its most challenging periods. Above his head, the word liberty stands as a constant reminder of the freedoms he fought to preserve. Below his chin, the phrase, "In God we trust," reinforces the country's foundational beliefs. The date, 1980, is inscribed at the bottom, marking its year of minting, while the small but significant D mint mark to the right signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint. Turning the coin over, the reverse side presents a striking yet simple design, symbolizing the core values of the United States. At the center, a torch stands tall, representing liberty and enlightenment. On either side, an olive branch and an oak branch frame the torch, one symbolizing peace and the other signifying strength. Above, the words, "United States of America," curve around the top, while the Latin phrase, "E pluribus unum," meaning, "out of many one," reminds us of the unity that defines the nation. Below, the denomination, 1 dime, is clearly marked, identifying the coin's intended value, though for some collectors, its worth is far greater than a mere 10 cents. The 1980 D Roosevelt dime was minted in large numbers at the Denver Mint, one of the United States' primary coin production facilities. With millions of dimes entering circulation that year, this coin was never considered particularly rare in its standard form. However, as with many coins, variations in the minting process have led to the discovery of unique error coins, mistakes that make certain specimens incredibly desirable among collectors. Some of these errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and missing design elements, each adding to the rarity and collectability of the coin. Beyond minting errors, the condition of a coin plays a significant role in determining its value. A circulated dime, one that has been used in everyday transactions, typically exhibits signs of wear that reduce its desirability. However, an uncirculated specimen, preserved in its original mint condition with full details and a brilliant luster, commands significantly higher prices in the collector's market. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, especially those receiving a high mint state rating, are highly sought after. A flawless example, with sharp details and an impeccable surface, becomes a prized possession for numismatists who understand the rarity of such a find. The historical context of the 1980 D Roosevelt dime adds another layer of intrigue. The early 1980s was a time of economic transition in the United States, with rising inflation, shifting policies, and changes in the financial landscape. Coins from this era serve as tangible artifacts of that period, small pieces of history that reflect the economic conditions of their time. For collectors, owning a piece from this year is more than just acquiring a coin, it is holding a relic from a significant chapter in American history. While most 1980 Roosevelt dimes remain at their standard value, a few rare specimens have been discovered that defy expectations. Whether due to a unique minting anomaly, an exceptionally well-preserved condition, or a combination of factors that set them apart, these select few have achieved remarkable valuations in the collector's market. Among them, one particularly rare and pristine example of the 1980 Roosevelt dime has been appraised at an astonishing $667,500. Top 3. The Roosevelt dime, a small yet significant part of American coinage, has been in circulation since 1946, carrying the legacy of one of the nation's most impactful presidents. Introduced as a tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II, this dime remains a symbol of resilience and leadership. Over the decades, it has undergone various changes, yet its fundamental design and purpose remain intact. The 1998 D. Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, may appear to be just another ordinary coin, yet hidden within its details lies an incredible story, one that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists around the world. Designed by John R. Sinek, the obverse of the Roosevelt dime features a bold and dignified portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. His left-facing profile exudes strength and determination, reflecting his unwavering leadership during some of the nation's most challenging times. Above his head, the word "Liberty" stands as a reminder of the freedoms he worked to protect. Just below, the phrase, "In God We Trust," is inscribed, reinforcing the values that have long guided the country. To the right, the date, 1998, is prominently displayed, marking its place in history, and just beside it, the small yet crucial D Mint mark signifies that this dime was struck at the Denver Mint. Turning the coin over, the reverse showcases a trio of powerful symbols. At the center stands a torch, representing liberty, flanked on the left by an olive branch, symbolizing peace, and on the right by an oak branch, signifying strength and independence. These elements together reflect the ideals that Roosevelt himself upheld throughout his presidency. Encircling the design, the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" serve as reminders of the nation's unity and shared purpose. At the bottom, one dime is clearly stated, denoting its face value, but for collectors, its worth can be far greater than a mere 10 cents. The Denver Mint, where the 1998 D. Roosevelt dime was produced, has a long history of striking coins that circulate widely across the nation. Millions of dimes were minted that year, making this issue seemingly common. However, as with all coins, variations and minting errors can transform an ordinary piece into something extraordinary. Some dimes from this year exhibit striking anomalies, off-center strikes, double dies, or missing details that make them incredibly rare. These errors, often caused by slight imperfections in the minting process, can turn a regular dime into a sought-after treasure in the numismatic world. Condition plays a vital role in determining a coin's value. While a circulated 1998 D. Roosevelt dime might show wear from years of use, an uncirculated specimen, preserved in its original pristine state, can be worth significantly more. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, particularly those receiving a high mint state rating, become highly desirable among collectors. A flawless example with sharp details and a brilliant finish is a prized possession, commanding top dollar at auctions and in private sales. Beyond its physical condition, the historical context of the 1998 D. Roosevelt dime adds to its appeal. The late 1990s was a time of technological advancements, economic prosperity, and cultural shifts in the United States. Coins from this era serve as tangible pieces of history, connecting collectors to the time in which they were minted. The Roosevelt dime, with its enduring design and historical significance, remains a favorite among numismatists who appreciate both its artistic and cultural value. Over the years, certain rare examples of the 1998 D. Roosevelt dime have been discovered, defying expectations with their remarkable qualities. Whether due to an extraordinary minting error, an exceptionally well-preserved state, or a unique feature that sets them apart, these select dimes have achieved astonishing valuations in the collector's market. While most examples remain at their intended value, a particularly rare and pristine specimen of the 1998 D. Roosevelt dime has been appraised at an incredible $517,500.